Hi everyone, welcome. Today we're going to talk about how to make sure that you have in your mind a voice that helps you stay motivated, productive, focused, and help you get more and more smart as time goes by. So you probably heard about growth mindset and fixed mindset. And what many people don't realize is that we have both of those running in our mind at the same time. It's not as if this person only has growth mindset and this person only has fixed mindset, and then if they have fixed mindset, they're not going to amount to anything. And if they have growth mindset, they're going to have a fantastic life. We actually have both. We have the thoughts that align with the growth mindset. You know what? You're not a very good speaker right now, for example, but you can be much better. If you put in the work, you can be well above average. And then another voice that says, oh, no, that's just not for me. I can never ever get better at it. I'm so scared when camera is on. I cannot even remember anything I was planning to say. And when I go on stage, I start sweating and shaking, and I'm not able to even remember first sentence I need to say. And so I'm never going to be able to speak on stage. I'm never going to be able to be interviewed on podcasts or attending conferences or doing anything that requires public speaking. In fact, I'm even uncomfortable speaking to people. Those are demonstrations of thoughts happening in one person's mind. They have both. They have to pick which one they want to believe, which one they want in their mind. It's a choice. So for example, even for myself, even though I did so much work on myself over decades, it doesn't happen nearly as often as it did when I was starting out my career. But I still sometimes will have a thought that doubts my ability to improve in a certain area. And then if I let it go and continue the chain of thoughts, it will rationalize why I should not be wasting time because this is not my area of expertise, and I should just focus on my lane and what I know and just getting better in those areas. And this skill that I really want to develop, no, you know what? Let's just leave it to other people who are born with this talent. And at the same time, I will have a thought that kind of focus on, no, you know what? Everything that you are doing right now, you were not able to do in the past. So this is nonsense. You can learn whatever you want. If it is part of a required skill set for you to fulfill your mission, then that is what you have to do. And so I would love for you to, first of all, realize that you actually have both fixed mindset and growth mindset happening at the same time in your mind. It's your choice. You can decide if you want to allow negative thoughts to keep you from accomplishing what you can and to keep you from becoming the person you can become, or if you going to, on purpose, choose to amplify thoughts that empower you to learn the skills that you want to learn to become the person you were born to be. And if you look at people with growth mindset, people who have predominantly growth mindset, they either naturally able to think positively or they choose to amplify the thoughts aligned with the growth mindset as opposed to thoughts aligned with fixed mindset. So think about what thoughts are keeping you stuck. And then now you have a label that you can give them. Oh, this is fixed mindset thoughts. Or you can call it anything you want. This is just a label that humans came up with. You can call it anything you want, whatever helps you. But no, just giving it a label will give you some power to control it. And then remember that those thoughts that you have are not facts. And you also in parallel have other thoughts running in your head that you actually can do this. And then your job, not my job, not your mom's job, not your friend's job, your job is to amplify the thoughts that tell you that, you know what, you can do it, you can learn the skill. You decided it's important for you to have that skill as part of your skill set, so you can learn it. You learned other things before, you did not give up, and you will learn this as well. So one of my favorite examples would be singing. So let's say you take someone, and we are talking here about examples of fixed mindset and growth mindset. You take someone who really wants to sing. It's the biggest dream. They want to come out on stage and sing. And they tried in the past. Let's say they were a child in school and they auditioned to be in some play and they were singing. And they were told, you know what? This doesn't sound good. Don't worry. Take this poem instead. Read the poem. Don't sing. Read the poem. And then the child goes home and says, Mom, I wanted to sing in this play, but they asked me to instead read a poem. And Mom says, oh, don't worry, I'm sure you're a fantastic singer. Sing something to me. Sing it right now. And the child still has some hope. You know what? It's my mom. She will tell me the truth. So the child sings to the mother, and mother says, oh, honey, I will help you to learn that poem. You will do such a great job with that poem. You will be better than the people who are singing. And the child thinks, okay, even my mom doesn't believe that I can learn to sing, that I can improve. And they likely given up at this point. And they never sing. When other opportunities come up to sing, they don't. They grow up with this dream in their heart and they do not act on it. And it's very sad. And it's happening around us. Look at your family. You may have people in your family who have a dream. Somebody told them they cannot do it and they give up. My grandfather was a phenomenally talented painter. He was so talented, he never studied in his life to be a painter. He sent his paintings to a very famous school in St. Petersburg a very long time ago during former Soviet Union. And he was accepted into that school. It was incredibly hard to be accepted, especially if you don't have any formal education. So he was accepted. So he came to his dad and said, Dad, I want to go. This is my dream. I want to be a painter. And his father said, this is not a job for a man. You need to go and work at a factory and earn a living because that is a job for a man. And that was sufficient for my grandfather to stop trying to become a painter, go and work at a factory for the rest of his life. For the rest of his life. And he hated it. He hated every minute of it, and eventually he started drinking too much and his life became just waiting for that paycheck at the end of the month when he will go and buy vodka and drink so much that he will pass out. And then the rest of the time between his paychecks, he would not have money to buy alcohol, so he would still paint. And it would be remarkable. It would be so beautiful. And I used to look at it and marvel, even as a child. He would be able to copy the most difficult paintings, and people would not be able to say the difference. He was so unbelievably talented. So think about what are the talents that are trapped within you right now? That somebody in the past told you, you know what? You are not good at it. Don't bother. Something may be within you right now. It may be that you needed to see this video and it may help you to realize that there is something within you, some dream that you need to allow for yourself to pursue. And I truly believe that we don't have dreams unless we have seeds within ourselves to achieve that dream. So ask yourself this question, be very honest with yourself. And if nothing comes to mind, look around, look at people you love, because maybe you needed to hear this message because someone in your life needs you to help them get untrapped and start pursuing their dream that they were holding trapped inside because somebody told them they can never do this. I hope this video helps you. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future episodes, click on the bell so you get notifications, and let me know in comments your thoughts on what I shared with you today. And I'm looking forward to see you in the next video.